In 1953, the guns of war finally fell silent on the Korean Peninsula. After 3 years of brutal fighting, millions were dead and entire cities were destroyed. But there was one strange detail about the end of the conflict. The Korean War never officially ended. Even today, North Korea and South Korea are technically still at war. To understand the war, we must go back to the end of World War II. For decades, Korea had been under Japanese rule. But when Japan surrendered in 1945, the peninsula was suddenly divided along the 38th parallel. The northern half was supported by the Soviet Union and became North Korea. The southern half was backed by the United States and became South Korea. What began as a temporary division quickly turned into two completely different nations. On June 25, 1950, North Korean forces suddenly crossed the border into South Korea. The invasion shocked the world. Within days, war spread across the peninsula. The United Nations quickly formed a coalition led by the United States to defend South Korea. Meanwhile, North Korea received support from communist allies, including China. The conflict quickly turned into one of the first major battles of the Cold War. The Korean War was incredibly destructive. Cities changed hands multiple times during the fighting. The capital of South Korea, Seoul, was captured and recaptured several times. Millions of civilians were forced to flee their homes. By the end of the war, an estimated 3 million people had died. Entire towns and villages were left in ruins. In 1953, the fighting finally stopped with a ceasefire agreement. This agreement created the heavily guarded Korean Demilitarized Zone, often called the DMZ. But there was a crucial detail. The agreement was only an armistice, not a peace treaty. That means the war technically never ended. Today, the DMZ remains one of the most heavily fortified borders on Earth. More than 70 years later, the Korean Peninsula is still divided. Families remain separated. Borders remain closed, and tensions sometimes rise.